If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I don't know, that's quite a boast. Saying they've got one of those giant beasts from the New World. Tree men? Did you say and the like? Dragons? No, that... Surely not. Surely that's all just far-fetched. There'll be, I don't know, some creature that looks like it's got bark-like skin, and then there'll be some giant lizard. That's all it's going to be. Right, I'll leave you be. Thank you for your help.
I need to be off. Farewell.
I need to find my cousin. And we also need to find Jonas. So, a warehouse not far from here. Where do you think that's going to be? The villain's den. The old warehouse district. That's going to be over here, isn't it? Right, down the street, take a right and a left. Come on, Kurt. We might not have a lot of time to lose. It might be Constantine's gone into a bit too much trouble after all. Unless he's managed to talk his way back into their good books. I very much doubt it, somehow. Right.
If you had any idea who I am, open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Oh,
That
Constantine.
vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
As would I. Do you reckon we can do it? Sneak around them? I'm more a fan of aggressive negotiations over submission. I suppose we can use some of these planks to boost ourselves to the window, do you? Oh, here we go. I guess. We had the alchemical preparation. Could blow a hole in that wall.
It's blocked.
Oh. If we had a ruby, we could probably start making some alchemical concoctions that would not be unwelcome. Don't suppose we can get in here and go up and over the top. Well, Kurt, we could always walk in the front. I mean, maybe my bright-coloured trousers will distract them from the fact that we're there to ruin their day. Enemy detection, stealth mode, indicates they're suspicious. Red detected. Right.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted.
Oh, right, so much for stealth.
To the others!
Kurt! Right, there's one. Back off, you bugger. That's it. And a Q. Take some of this.
You're running out of energy.
Ooh.
Drink a potion.
Oh, Kurt. Right, back. I could do with jumping back down that little ledge. You know what? Just bait them out. Let's go over here. There's more room. Right, stun you. Give me one of these. Come on, just one more. One more. Yes. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? I've got a hammer. We're not much for duelists, are we? There we go. Right, that's enough delaying. There we go. You okay, Kurt? Seems to take a bit of a beating there. Take all of this. Key to Constantine's cell. Perfect. Right, up. Take all of this. Old leather cape. Do I have a cape? Or is that a jacket? That looks more like a jacket. Oh! Oh, another way. We have leveled up. Before we go in, let's actually just have a quick... see what we can improve. I did get some sailor's gloves before. And honestly, they're going to go with my sailor's jacket, so we're going to wear those. And... Kurt, did we get some new soldier boots? No, they're just ordinary soldier boots. Okay. No room for a cape. Remaining points. We could go for more speed for the Shadow Impact combination. I think for the moment that's what we'll just focus on. Attributes, no. No, right. Come on then. Is this... was that all of them outside? I would have thought there'd be more inside. Come on. Nice and slow. What's through here? Looks like an ordinary warehouse. For all intents and purposes, we are not getting into that chest. A ruby! We can improve our science! Or improve this gear to help us with science. Let's just... I know Constantine's upstairs. And if anybody is in here, they're probably going to know we are here. Because no doubt they heard all the fighting outside. What's downstairs? There's that damaged wall that we could have blown through had we the proper concoction. And there's the door that we can unblock. Excellent. Serene's criminal key. Key for what? Up we go. Come on. We might find out. Upstairs. We okay? Constantine's cell. Key. We're picking up a lot of keys. I don't think we need so many copies of the key. He's gone awfully quiet, considering how loud he was shouting before. You'd think if he'd heard fighting, he'd be shouting louder than ever for help. Right. What have we got in here? Don't know who that's a portrait of. Old embroidered doublet. Gold coins. Take all of this. If it's not nailed down, the policy is to take it. Ooh, barrel. Alchemical preparation of elemental damage. Sets an alchemical preparation of elemental damage which explodes when an enemy comes close. Is this the sort of thing I can use to blow up the walls? Have I the appropriate skills to apply it? Right.
Locked.
Constantine. Knock, knock.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Oh, you... It's me, you...
Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
Well, I do what I can.
Yeah, apology
We're departing
accepted
soon.
for nearly bashing my
Your
head in
father
with a
wasn't pleased
bottle.
by our absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Companion equipment. Select Constantine from the inventory. Equip him with his old outfit. Old embroidered doublet. Oh, that's who that belonged to.
How these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt,
Oh,
let's
that
give
looks
them their money's worth.
far
There's
nicer.
no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Sort of. We still, I think, have to clear out the warehouse guards and get our contraband into the warehouse. We've got to catch you up on a couple of things, by the way, Constantine. Yeah, there's a lot of trouble with your father as well. We don't exactly have good father figures, do we? Mine seems absent, yours seems disappointed in you. So if you're a bit of a drinker, I think we've got a little bit of an inkling why that might be. But who knows? You do seem somewhat immature, but able to handle yourself, clearly. At least you were going to take your chance to escape. Come on then. Hopefully you're mature when you've actually got governing responsibilities. Let's go and get to that crafting bench. It's just down here, isn't it? Excuse me, everyone, excuse me. Get to that crafting bench, we make that little trinket, that'll help us with science, and then we try and make that sleeping draft. We are going to need to get some whiskey, probably from the tavern. Right. Sailor's coat, upgrade. Strap. Oh, hang on a minute, what? Where's... I thought we could... Craft level 1. I thought we had craft level 1. Kurt? I thought we had craft level 1 because of you. Oh, I have lost craft level 1. Wait, what was giving me craft level 1? Oh, I see. Blacksmith's gloves. Alright, this was giving me craftsmanship. They're going back on. Right, back. Use the workbench. Right, sailor's coat, upgrade, strap. So, stats such as science are very important on equipment. Let us upgrade to this. We can also make a flask pouch, or a lock pouch rather, but I don't think we can switch it without destroying our old one, and I'm hesitant to do that. Right, shoulders. We could do something with the shoulders, but let's leave that for now. Concoctions. We need Inonotus hispidus. And I'm also going to need a bottle of brandy. Sleeping potion, bottle of brandy. We don't need the metal dowels. Now, tavern. Let's start with the brandy. Surely that will not be difficult. Sir?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Constantine, apologise to this man for kind of wrecking everything. No, you don't have anything to sell. Why don't you want to sell me a bottle of brandy?
I need to be off. Farewell.
I assume you don't have one. Right, are you equipped and armed, Constantine? That's a good point. Right, Kurt, Constantine. Alright, you have a rapier. Oh, wait, can I give you... Okay, this is not as good as your rusty rapier. That's fine. As long as you're armed and you're prepared for whatever's going to come our way. Oh, and something in that box. Right, let's find... There was a merchant this way. Yes. Right, I only want... You're about to purchase an item for 14 coin. Yeah, go on then. Do you have the brandy? Oh, I could buy the sleeping potion from you. Right. Okay, so there are a lot of options for completing things. Let's get the brandy. We might as well go make the sleeping potion ourselves. Right, workbench. Laced... Oh, sleeping potion. Yeah, we craft one of these. And then the laced drink. Perfect. Now, let's go hand that to our friends, the warehouse guards. Don't worry, Constantine. We've been busy. We've done more than one errand today. Let's just leave it at that. We'll fill you in when we're actually sailing around. We've got a tale or two for you. I do kind of want to go down here. Hello?
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
Oh,
You
right.
don't have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Yeah, no, you wait there. It won't be a minute. Ooh. So they have the merchandise. We just need to clear the way. Right. Bold, confident walking. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Could I interest you in a drink before our voyage?
What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
The path is clear.
Oh, wait.
We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
So we didn't even need to do the drink. This outfit was enough of a disguise. I thought I had to cover my face to hide my mark, so I wouldn't give myself away as not actually being one of the Nords. Right,
Well,
well,
now, can we get going?
yeah,
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
go on.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The
I'm
warehouse
kind of
is at
worrying
the
now.
end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
It's to the left. Go to the left. What is... Who he... Oh, right. Oh, wait a minute. If I've got science, and I've got these alchemical concoctions... There's a wall over here that I might be able to blow up. Ooh! Right. I'm surprised I didn't blow my eyebrows off. Do I still have my eyebrows? No, right, okay, we're okay. They've not been singed off. What's in this chest? Swiftness potion, old reinforced gloves, and a worn tricorn. Take all of it. Well, gentlemen, I think we're ready to go aboard. There's nothing else I can think of that we need to do here. We've explored all that we can explore, opened everything that we can open, and helped every person that approached us for help. Right. And let's hope the captain doesn't notice that we've added a couple of things to his manifest. You know what? Where have we... I can't see anything down there. You know what? Curiosity. It's going to get me killed. No doubt one day, but let's just have a... around. I can't see anything that needs to be looted around here. Oh, this leads all the way around. Is this? Oh, is this our ship? Or is this our ship? I assumed this was going to be our ship, because that's the one the captain was in front of. Is there... Right, no, we can't actually go that way. That's fine by me. Right, let's get to the captain. Yes, I hope neither of you two get relatively seasick. It's going to be a long journey otherwise. Captain!
Sir?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin.
Oh, sugar, no, the cabin boy!
To do without.
No. Sorry, no, we gotta go.
Captain.
Just hang fire, cabin boy. We didn't find the cabin boy. There was the mansion. Fontaine's mansion, not far away from the place where the religious people, the Teleme. There's the Teleme. You can see their windows, I think. No? Right, let's look at a map. Right. Okay. Oh, we need to inform the Teleme ambassador as well. Okay, we've not... Right. Kurt, you should have reminded me. We've not, in fact, done everything that we needed to do. Let's go speak with the ambassador. And we need to find the cabin boy. We can't leave the cabin boy because that's going to put a bit of a downer on the entire voyage. Madam, excuse me. that right. Hello, excuse me. Let's have words with you. Look, you can't persecute people because you don't like what they have to hear.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I have a report about those escaped heretics.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
It doesn't pain
Curse
me.
them. How could that possibly have happened?
Let's not tell him the truth. I think that's just likely to inflame things if we say that we helped negotiate, you know, safe harbor for them when they're enemies.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable.
I kind of wanted to leave the bridge out of this
We
entirely.
have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Their truth. Their truth. It doesn't improve our reputation. No, I'll leave you. Goodbye.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
I kind of wish I had called him out on the truth now. That we knew he lied to us. I mean, they are heretics in his eyes, to be fair. But I am not, as I say, here to persecute his people for him. Right, Mr.
Might I
Fontaine.
help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, yes, certainly, thank you. The lady of the house is upstairs, is she? You're not going to show me in? I'll make my own way up then. Thank you. Madame Fontaine. Excuse me for entering your bedchamber. I'm sure this isn't in, you know, good keeping with proprietary.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet.
That I
And to
am.
what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
You got your son back. So why did he run away? I'm assuming he ran away, because he didn't seem to be held hostage by those privateers, the Naughts, by any means. So this altercation at the tavern.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Well, it's not too far-fetched. However, why would the Naughts have taken your son in the first place? They don't seem to be lacking in people.
What was your son doing on a Naught ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
It
The
does.
Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I mean, it doesn't sound like he was held against his will. It sounded like he'd have been keen to leave. And clearly, he does know people in Serene. Then why would his friends aboard the vessel say that he didn't? Unless he was actively keeping it from them. I think we need to go back to the captain and have a quick word about how they do induct their recruits, because they're either sea-born or... what, sea-given? Sea-chosen? Sounds like, to me, that their son chose essentially the easiest escape. Oh, by the way, Mr. de Castellon.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you.
Yep, we found him.
Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me.
Yes, and I'm still waiting on a thank you for that.
Damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
No, I was just saying that we found Constantine. That's all I really wanted to see. And I got a couple more things to do. We're nearly ready to go.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Yes, Constantine, you are a little carefree and haphazard maybe, but I don't dislike you at all. I don't dislike you one bit. Chest, box, give me all of this. Sorry, I was just nicking something from a chest behind you. Vasco?
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
No, I'm not ready.
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
It's about your cabin boy.
We'll have to do without.
Right, Madame Fontaine. Are you familiar with her acquaintance?
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted.
Gifted.
His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
Wait.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Right. I'm gonna go talk with Mr. de Corsillon. He might give me some sage advice about this. I'm inclined to find Jonas and then do as he wishes. If he wants to return to the North, that's what we'll do. If he wants to go home, again, that's what we'll allow.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Why do you want to see him implicated? You don't dislike him that much, do you?
Yes? Well, how can your old professor be of service to you?
I'm actually curious about the contract between the Nauts and the Fontaines. I don't suppose you've any knowledge on the subject.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the North.
It seems a little bit like slavery.
Ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But
Wait,
Sir
so there was a
Fontaine
pact?
has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible.
But what about what the
Breaking
boy
a
wants?
contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will
All
do my
this
best.
over one cabin boy.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
If she discovers it was her husband who sold their own son, that's going to cause a rift, I think, that we can exploit. Right, let's go back to her. I believe they have a warehouse on the other side of the district. However, I'd like to hear it from her mouth, if possible. Right, knock knock. Excuse me, I'm going upstairs. I'm also gonna nick this note. Note to the attention of the servant. I would like to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouse we own on the canal. My husband will have to work there with his clerk and his men for a few days, so make sure that there is enough food for everyone, and be discreet. We do not want other families to know about what is happening.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Oh, absolutely we shall, but I do want to speak to Lady Fontaine still. Speaking of, Lady Fontaine.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Right.
With respect, my lady.
Fine, fine, as you wish. I'd like to have pressed her further, but I suppose I don't want to cause too much of a scene. Let us get to the warehouse. Find a way to free Jonas. Oh, I still want to kind of go with what Jonas wants to do, regardless of the consequences. It's indenturement. It's slavery. You're kind of selling people into service before they are born. It's wrong.